It's time. What? Yeah, the music is really solid. All right. What extras we got here? Well, nothing yet.
Extras.
Wait, hold on. Hello, Alex. We got Future Curry coming in with
Hello.
first. Hello. I don't have any Monokuma coins.
Just have it to go pay tribute by seeing the true waifu, the gacha machine.
Yeah. All right. Let's launch back into this. All right, what's happening? I think where we left off, we were supposed to investigate.
We just did breakfast.
Yeah, but we were supposed to investigate the AV room.
Oh, yeah.
So where we last left off, Monokuma said, "We need to give you guys a motive, somewhere you can watch some TV." So we're trying to find that, and instead, I'm looking for Monokuma coins.
We haven't checked this room before, though.
Yes, but maybe it'll show up. Maybe it'll be here this time. Wow, look at that. Albert resubbing with Twitch Prime. Thanks. I can't investigate like the desks or anything. I can just leave. Okay, fine.
I still
Fine.
wish you could like resub without having to send a notification. I guess the solution is to, just resub when we're not live, but I always forget.
Yes, all your blackboards belong to us. Hey, Pochin, how you doing today?
Hello.
Here we are. We are in the AV room. We've searched all of these things, but maybe there's something in the box this time.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? It's a bunch of DVDs. And each one has a label on it with someone's
Something is
name.
inside of it.
Good, I'm glad you're doing well. How's life been going? I feel like you've been very busy, haven't you? This must be the video for each of us, you mentioned. I'd better go tell everyone. Huh?
Can we watch everybody's DVD?
Oh, we probably could.
Quick, watch through a bunch of them.
I think I see something. What, maybe it's yours? Maybe I'll just watch mine real quick before everyone else gets here. Working out of town for the past 13 days? That's like almost 2 weeks, my dude.
Holy shit. It's a lot of out of town time.
Is anyone else coming here? I thought we were just getting them for everyone.
Sayaka's going to get them right now.
Leaves us alone with all of their dirty business.
Look, it's Makoto's family. Oh! I yelled out without realizing it, and my heart started racing. Nani? Miami. Oh, yo, that's awesome, though.
Oh, cool.
Sounds like kind of part of a vacation, then. Screaming because what I saw on the monitor was my family.
Oh, dude, strong mom voice.
Yeah, she has a solid mom voice. She doesn't have dead mom hair, though. Wait, hold on. I think on her left shoulder, so on the right side, is that a bow? Does that mean that like her hair was partially tied over to the side? Did she have dead mom hair? Did she hide it for the video?
I think the bow is part of her dress.
I think it's hidden dead mom hair. You getting picked at hold on. What's a good mom voice? Brandon, do you want to be a good mom?
I have no idea how we would just voice the mom.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best. All right, who's gonna be a dad?
I can probably be the dad though. I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
One-chan,
Oh,
are you really watching this, One-chan? Good luck, okay?
If it had ended there, it would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me hope, given me strength. If this was a normal school, I would have been happy. A little embarrassed. With my family's support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better. But here, now, it was totally different. The music changed! I wasn't living an ordinary school life, so I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end there. I was right! Hated having that feeling, but turned out I was absolutely right. Oh! Someone destroyed a couch! How does wood splinter like that? Oh wait, maybe those are meant to be curtains? I can't
Yeah, I
tell.
think
Yeah.
those are curtains.
This time I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where'd everyone go? It looks like a war zone or something. As if in reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice, of course. It was him. It's Monokuma. Hold on. What was my Monokuma voice again? It was like,
it was like Oko-san, kind of.
oh yeah.
Makoto Naegi accepted into Hope's Peak Academy, and his family who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to his family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
Look for the answer after graduation. What is this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside of me like hot magma. Oh shit, this is the first time he's actually gotten angry. God damn it! I slammed my fist against the desk over and over again. Does anyone want to... I don't know if it's probably getting picked up on the mic.
I don't want to do that.
A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out. I need to make sure everyone's safe. Someone says Makoto. Who wants to be our mystery voice?
Makoto? I don't know. Who is this?
Oh, it's Sayaka, apparently. What happened? Make sure who's safe. Notice everyone standing around the entrance to the AV room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion.
What's going on?
Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box. That's
Oh, sorry.
Albert.
Was this what Monokuma was talking about?
What's on them?
They all gathered around the box, and each of them grabbed a DVD with their name on it. One by one, they each rushed to a monitor. It didn't take long for them to react.
What the fuck?
This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right?
Yeah, no way it's real. No way. I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. Let me out of here.
As soon as I saw their reactions, I knew they'd all seen something like what I'd seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their fear and confusion. Except for her. Even now, she was totally calm. Monokuma with a bow. I see. So this is what he meant by motive. He wants to fuel our desire to leave so that we're likely to start killing each other.
Excuse me. Hey, burp.
Ew.
It is the classic prisoner's dilemma. That's not what the prisoner's.
That's not what the prisoner's dilemma is.
That's not what the
Celeste.
prisoner's dilemma is.
Huh?
Let me use an example. Imagining two countries are on the brink of war. But both countries want peace, and each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. There's a chance that one country may betray the other, so the other country fears lowering their guard. The result is neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other.
I guess it is prisoner's dilemma, but that's a really bad way to
Yeah.
phrase this situation.
In other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. That kind of sounds like us right now. Everyone says they'll work together, but in our hearts we're all afraid someone might betray us.
Don't put those awful thoughts in our head. That's exactly what they want us to do.
You can say that, but maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just...
What? A Halloween costume?
Wait, where's their Halloween costume?
I don't know.
This is exactly what Monokuma or whoever's behind this wants. They want us to fight, don't you see?
Yeah, you're right. We all need to calm down. Okay then, maybe we should maybe we should all start by just, I don't know, talking. Oh, the vampire chick.
Oh, are you talking about Celeste Ludenberg?
Yeah, Brandon, you should wear that for Halloween.
That is an extravagant cosplay.
Like, maybe we would just all talk about what we saw. That'll help get everything out of our system. Besides, I think we're all like super curious, right? I wonder what was in everyone's videos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey, Sayaka? No, you're fine. You're fine. What was in your video, Sayaka? Maybe she was the wrong person to start with.
What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us.
Sayaka? I gently placed my hand on her shoulder. Oh, there she goes. Stop it! She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off. Sayaka?
Let her go.
I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay.
I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her, personally.
I don't think this is a comedy, Toko. That's because you're totally thoughtless. I'm really worried.
Then why don't you go do whatever you think you have to do? We don't all have to stick around together, right? Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye.
Everyone went their separate ways. Nobody talked about it. I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka! So, are we going to talk to people or are we going to do what he wants and just go search for her?
That's your call.
For the sake of time, we should probably just... wait, actually, I don't know if maybe, like, they'll tell us what's in their videos. Okay. No, they're not going to tell us what's in their videos. Then there's no point. Where could she have gone? She can't have gone far. I should check around the school. All right, where do you guys think she is? Oh, that's not her.
Just around the corner.
Maybe in the front hall? Yeah, maybe.
Like hoping to leave?
Oh,
Nope.
Nope.
Just Leon. All right. All right.
Maybe her room?
She's probably in her room, honestly.
Yeah.
Ooh, the bathroom. Oh, that's a good point. Hold on. Let's look in the bathroom.
Let's just, you know what?
Let's just
For
walk
the
into the
sake of
women's
making sure
restroom.
she's safe, let's just go ahead and go in.
This is the girls' bathroom. Obviously, I can't go in. All right. Maybe she's in the boys' bathroom.
Perhaps. Nope.
Survey says no.
What the heck is
There's not even anything for us to look at in here.
the fucking design on those bathrooms?
It'd be kind of funny if she was in the boys' bathroom, though.
That'd be hilarious.
How did you know I'd be in here?
Oh shit, maybe she impulse buys.
No, but do we?
We don't have any coins, otherwise I would.
Oh.
Cannot impulse buy yet.
She can't be in there. That room's still not open. Maybe she's in one of the classrooms? Maybe she just like ran to the nearest place that was closed off.
Yeah. Maybe the gym.
Oh
nope,
shit, I was
yeah.
right.
Nice.
I promise I did not actually remember this. I found her in one corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting in her chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset or angry or... No, she didn't have any expression at all. Thanks, Pochin. I appreciate the vote of confidence. There was nothing on her face that you could call emotion. I mean, she looks pretty fucking disturbed. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no, how can I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us? I want out! Let me out of here right now! Wait, calm down. Chill, my girl. As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders. Bitch! Slapped her across the face.
We're about to be murderized.
Probably. I understand. I know how you feel right now. When I think what might have happened to my family. But now more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really had happened, people out there would be in an uproar. Our family, the police, everyone. Right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. Hold on. We gotta do the gritty. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. It wasn't every day you saw a broad like this walk into your PI establishment. I'm sorry, I'm doing this stupid noir voice. I'm trying. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. Because I'm a white knight. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me. Admitting to being a white knight? Ridiculous.
Oh, is this where we die? Are we being murdered?
I don't see a knife in her hand.
Not yet. But look at the way her
Sayaka?
hand is drawn. It's so perfect.
Please, help me. Her voice is small and shaky. Why is this happening to me? Kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore. Sayaka. Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big wet eyes of her. Yes, wet.
Oh, yeah, that's a great way to describe eyes.
I mean, all eyes are wet.
Your bones are also wet.
Are they though?
Yes. If that makes you uncomfortable, it's fine. It should.
Wait, what?
Are you sure?
Your bones are wet.
How do you know?
Because
If they are constantly submerged, are they wet?
yeah.
But then they're just submerged. Isn't wet like the tactile experience of being able to tell that it's wet?
Well, I mean, if you go into like digging.
Is water wet or does it make things wet?
Now we're just going down a rabbit hole without letting me finish my statement.
Can I believe what you said?
Are my bones really wet?
That you'll help me get out? I mean, my bones, make them not wet. No matter what it takes, remove them.
Are you giving
Absolutely.
me permission to murder you?
Makoto, you're the only one I can trust, so please, no matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
So that it's easy to murder you, because you're right there.
Of course I'll be there for you. Even when I murder you, no matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all. Yes, my assistant! Thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this as long as you're here with me. Especially after I murder you. Like you said, I'm your assistant. The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still. It was a huge improvement over how she was before. God damn it. What?
What's
he-
standing up?
Describing himself. Oh.
What's standing up?
Do you even have to ask?
Your flagpole. Get the hell out of here.
No, I want to join in.
Damn it, if you won't leave tell us what the hell is up with those videos. Oh, I hate Monokuma.
You.
My honest innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out. I balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I'd never put so much energy into a single motion before in my entire life. Leaned back, channeling all my power, and let go with everything I had. Gwa. Are you okay? That is Monokuma. It's exactly what it looks like.
If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have just violated school regulations. But boy, are you so slow!
Monokuma is meant to be the thing of nightmares.
I could have downed $1,000 full-course dinner in the time it took for you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, and sense of despair, antagonization, it's all lacking!
Sorry, I hope that wasn't too loud.
What the heck was that just now?
He just wanted to mess with us. Well, for now, you just want to head back? Yeah. Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we'd just created. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest. You still look pretty shaken. I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right, I'm gonna go lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think about after watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own.
I like that we still have our bullshit sword.
Yeah, of course.
Self-defense. of course.
Jeez, seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. I can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in the video might be real? Monokuma? What that mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out of here, but I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. Ellipses. Edgy ellipses. Ding dong. Huh? When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So how come someone's here?
It's not quite 10 o'clock yet.
Not yet. Oh shit.
I'm really sorry to come by so late. I just really had to stab you.
Sayaka? Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay? Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Reaction. Something weird? Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up. It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, then I got up and opened the door to check outside. But there was no one there. Someone tries to force their way into your room? But who would do something like that? It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime. But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise, then why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel a little better? What? All it said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't say specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so... You're muting! Okay,
Have fun. New
Have
Dungeon
fun.
is really cool.
the new dungeon's rad. Have fun.
Hmm.
But two people sharing one room is, you know... oh, geez, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that. Honestly, it didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me either. That's why I brought it up, because it didn't cross my mind. It's not even that I mind the idea, but... if you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms? Just for tonight? Switch rooms? If it'll help put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But... I don't mind you staying in my room, but... Are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you? It's fine. I trust you. In that case, then... Ding dong, wing wong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite.
Oh, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Oh, if we're gonna trade rooms, you better trade keys too.
That's right, we'll have to trade keys.
Again?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Aren't you gonna say you were just kidding?
I mean, what if I wasn't just kidding?
Something resembling a smile, you know, not an actual smile because that's not totally what's on her character model, made its way onto her face. Thank goodness, it looks like she's already starting to get back to normal. Okay, we'd better trade keys then.
Yep, let's do it.
Changed keys, and when I looked back up at her again, there was another worried expression there.
Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what.
I won't. The same goes for you. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob, then lift up on the door when you pull it out. Just do that and the door should open no problem.
But the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right?
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot.
But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Now you can think about me in your shower. Naked.
Okay, I'd better get going. Bye.
Oh, and about what I said before about me being naked. When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just really perceptive.
Yeah. I'm not suspicious. One last parting smile, and I headed off to my room. I looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good, there's nobody here. Making sure no one was... Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room.
Now to snoop.
Yes, so this is Sayaka's room.
Time to snoop.
It really doesn't look any different from mine. It smells nice, though. All right, what we got here? Let's investigate. My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka has a sewing kit, just like the note said. And next to it is the map of the body's vital organs. That's just what it said. Let's check the trash.
The trash can.
It's weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. Wasn't any doubt about it. It was the video with her name on it, or the DVD with her name on it we found in the AV room. This reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video, but it's probably best until I wait if she brings it up again. Check her bathroom. Girls' bathrooms have lock on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. I don't think Sayaka would like me stooping around too much. I should probably go to bed soon. Oh, okay. You're not gonna let me... Okay, fine. Put them on Akuma coins! As I lowered myself into Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka scent. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. As I
Smell
buried
the
my head
sense of
in...
other people.
Yep, buried my face in her pillow.
Oh, yikes.
Imagine you're on a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We've set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game, But even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear. So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together. You know, killing each other. Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes and slowly pulled myself out of bed. And I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered. I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I'd better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way toward the dining hall.
Someone's just waiting outside. Why are you in Sayaka's room?
A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there.
Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning.
Good morning.
Morning! Albert,
Oh. I suppose I'm early.
I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late,
Yo.
sorry, sorry I'm late. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual.
Ooh, don't like that. We're the types with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever. I suppose I'm late.
Oh. Good morning, everyone. My bad, guys. I slept through my alarm. What? Is it so awful? Wait, what? Is it so awful to be late? Is it so awful to be late? Sorry, I didn't understand.
I
what they
didn't
were trying to say with
oversleep,
that.
just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle.
But I don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least, that's how it was supposed to go.
Wait, aren't we still missing some people?
Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet.
I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late,
What's going on? Did something happen? Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? Or why would... Yeah, oh, that is how he said it. That's
Yeah.
weird. Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here. Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small, dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall.
This
Where I
can't
headed
go
first
poorly.
was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night, the room had been completely transformed.
No, my sword.
My stuff. Oh yeah, it was the sword.
What the hell? Has to be my room key. Gave it to Sayaka when we traded rooms. Where? Oh shit. What do we do? Where do we look? Albert, tell me where to go.
Check the sword.
It's the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Well, she's not in here. I'd better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. Ellipses.
Aww.
It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. Ah! What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. Why is it so blurry for some reason? And then, everything went black. This motherfucker just fainted. Just straight up fucking faints.
Yeah. Not a good time for fainting.
When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. When I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. I mean, yeah, because...
You're awake! Finally, are you okay?
Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Albert,
It's no surprise, considering what happened.
what happened? Gratuitous screaming.
Are you okay?
So it wasn't a dream. What I saw was real?
That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead.
A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. God damn it.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and
Irrevocably.
dead.
No, I have to see for myself.
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there?
Well, what good is it going to do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she really was gone. None of us want to be here right now either. Then why...
Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us all to come here.
Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason. We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? Obviously, he's the one who's killed Sayaka.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you better believe that.
He's here again.
Unless someone violates school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here. I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times One rule. Then who did it? Who killed her? You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you.
No one had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What's the matter? You guys look like you've all got, you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
you're lying, right?
Of course he's lying. Oh, that's me. Sorry.
sorry.
You can say it so I can take a drink of water.
Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact.
What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
Someone killed someone?
It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth. That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Aww.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
Can't
Why
really laugh
are
in
you
that voice.
laughing?
It's 'cause naive. You're just so naive. You really think it's that easy that you can just kill someone and waltz out of here? You're super naive, devilishly naive, hellishly naive. No, the real thing has just begun.
The real thing?
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations.
If you are... Oh, this is still Celeste talking.
If you are blackened if you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by your other students. That is what you're talking about, is it not?
Bingo! It's not enough just to kill someone. You have to actually get away with it, which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin.
Class trial?
Yep. It'll begin just a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder, and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown. During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the person that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with the murder will survive and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which, of course, means your school life will come to an end. As far as the class trial goes, that's all there is to it.
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about?
Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution.
Execution?
And by execution, you mean... Execution is execution. Execution. Electric chair, bzz, bzz, poison gas, cough, cough. Torn apart like paper plane in a hurricane.
So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die, but if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system or an inquisition type thing, which means basically you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add that rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
New rule has been added to the regulations menu. Like, oh, wait. Hold on a second. You're freaking insane. You know that? Like a class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
Oh, why not?
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What? Punishment?
I don't know, throw you into deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be a part of this.
Don't be so selfish.
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me.
The evil standing here before me, I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first.
As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then... Uh-oh. They hid the panty shot, which was probably wise. Are you enjoying yourself now? Are you? Oh,
Are you?
huh?
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear Gungnir!
Damn.
But this wasn't supposed to bite me. Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. What the? I don't.
This can't be real.
Yeah, welcome back, Pochin. This is a game about murder. No way!
Now I'm painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really just wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. What an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Battle Royale game version? Not quite.
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey these school regulations.
I'm having trouble keeping the voice, like my throat's still like
Oh, yeah.
getting fucked up from it. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She'd died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. No shit.
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic. It's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Then why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something?
I changed my mind.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Are you really being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma. Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in the search for your blackened. This little file is all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma file. I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstance and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
Wait, so then, you know who killed Sayaka?
Of course I do.
Fuck, this voice is like ruining my throat right now.
Oh, no.
You can change it.
No, it's Monokuma. He has to sound like this. The problem is I'm trying to drink like water to help fix it, and then the water is like lubricating my throat too much, so I can't get the gravelly anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe you just like pinch your nose and get that same nasally voice.
I guess.
Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have a choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while.
With that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her. Now is not the time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
Huh?
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you.
Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
Saying stuff like that is just...
How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing waiting for those unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we are all going to die here.
She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have?
No way in hell I'm letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this.
We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right, we just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die, why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. All right.
So do we get to like move around the school and collect evidence, or
Yep.
do we just have to do it now?
Gotta get that evidence.
And Hiro has just accepted that everything is real.
Should I read this, or we're blasting through
I'm just
this?
blasting through this.
All right.
On the one hand, I want to talk to everyone, but I don't think it's gonna like give us anything.
Only one of these people knows, so it's like,
Yeah, only one of these people actually knows what happened to Sayaka, and that's the killer. And I can't just go and talk to that individual, because then it kind of spoils it. Hold on. Huh? Before we begin the investigation, isn't there something else we need to discuss? Oh, yeah. No. Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean?
you're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed. In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick.
Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene.
Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone. What? Why the hell not? Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Fuck you.
Fine, then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem.
Yeah, nobody would cross her twice.
Two-player co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
All right. Is there anything else we have to talk about? We're going to find out who the killer is, because if we don't, we're all going to die here. All right, let's go. Hold on. Huh? What? I just talked to her. What, do I need to talk to everyone?
Maybe.
Do I need to talk to everyone? Okay.
If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution. That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid.
Oh, it's 4:20. Blaze it.
Blaze it. We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is.
So we're really gonna try and find out who did it? Yeah, of course.
I don't know. I think he's just squeamish.
So you finally noticed. Huh? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file you received. I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Let's see.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Go ahead and take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died?
Oh.
She died in Makoto's dorm.
What? She's right.
Then could it be...
All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second. You've got it all wrong. For just when I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth.
The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
Are we done talking?
Oh, hello, Unhealthy Kale. Welcome home.
Hello.
How are you doing today? Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final conclusion. If we get this wrong, well, do I really have to say any more?
I'd rather you didn't know.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
I'll be going to.
And just like Kyoko, he was gone before he realized it.
Oh,
You
yeah. Huh?
Oh, sorry, continue.
Oh, yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime.
That's right.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now and they're thinking of destroying that evidence, they'd better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skulls in myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up.
Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off. I mean, but we're not really detectives or anything, you know? And we're just gonna investigate a murder? Unhealthy Kale, what is the big news? I hope it is big good news. Hit us with it.
Yeah, big good news.
How do we even do something like that?
Oh, what? Hold on. Sorry, I was looking at the... We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka.
What are you implying?
It's you.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
A wood locomotive that moves that you're gonna build soon?
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, sure. That's awesome. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. I'm not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
That's true. We may as well at least check just to check.
Even if we wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
So what about Junko lying dead on the ground?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was suspecting much from you anyway. Okay, sure. Alright. I guess I better get going.
Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with this suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
Everyone will die.
Yep. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka.
Investigate.
Alright. Time to look through the Monokuma file first. All right. So the victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. All right. Now, this is the time when we have to investigate literally everything. Hiro's still having a mental breakdown.
Mental breakdown.
Praying to literally everyone. Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro?
I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her.
Let's look at Junko one more time. Checked her wrist again. Really's dead. Confirmed 3 times. I think she's dead. Alright. Leave the gym. Alright. So, the things that you have to investigate aren't always the things that you would expect. So I'm going to be like thorough and check anything that could possibly be tangentially related. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Oh, it's just going to teleport me?
Oh, okay.
So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Alright. Oh, no. Okay. We'll start right to left. So the display stand the sword was on. That's it. Okay. Albert.
This is you.
This is
No,
you.
it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're right. It
Yeah,
is.
it's
I
you.
was looking at her and I was like, Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest come up with, I will follow your lead.
I see.
Pochin with the subscription. Thank you very much for
Oh,
that
thank
sub,
you.
Pochin. We appreciate it.
There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly.
Right. Oh, that's right. We'll have to trade keys.
When we switched room, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Oh, we're trying to figure out how to do that. Well, thank you, Pochin. We appreciate it. Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Oh, well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something? No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. It shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. Oh, rad. Post that into the Discord. We'll check it out.
Ooh, haha.
On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off on the parts around the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you if you even touch it a little bit. Replica sword has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Looking at the lint roll, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was, then decide to clean up a little? Let's check the trash can. It's not going to let me check the trash can.
Huh, weird.
Oh, you got to post it before your phone died, rad. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. I'm just clicking on everything.
Seems like the right thing to do.
There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Look at the scratches on the table. Are the scratches? Those scratches, okay. Scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right in the other room. If only I'd heard something. Welcome back, aunties. How are you doing today?
That would have been impossible.
How's your day so far? Huh?
Don't you remember? All our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you and you couldn't know. Perhaps this was another one of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for a murder.
Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of duplicates. I do remember getting annihilated on mine and then waking up hungover and driving home. Aw. This is the replica sword that I brought back. Doesn't mean that it was using the attack somehow. Plus the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. And a heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Oh, we got it from the same store. You got Axis and Allies? Rad!
Ooh.
Alright. What else we got?
Like a Hobby Lobby or something.
I wonder if they sell Axis and Allies at Hobby Lobby.
I mean, but something similar like a hobby shop where they have like board games as well. I don't know.
Maybe. Dual wielding with the sheath. Oh, shit. You're right. You slash with one, you bludgeon with the other. It's the perfect combination.
Of course.
Scratches and gouges on my wall and bed. Evidence of a struggle. We've already investigated that. Alright. Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Rooms are soundproof. So there's another one. We've already had that conversation. Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. Okay. Alright, what have we got? What have we got? What do we got? What do we got? Check. I want to check the door frame. I don't want to, like, look around. I want to look at the fact that the door is, like, dismantled. Oh, wait. The drawers, I guess? Mind games, store puzzle games, and pop... Oh, okay, cool. Toolkit is still inside the drawer, but I don't see any evidence it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. Can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, Mondo. Oh, wait, this is Brandon.
Oh.
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building
you can get
fucking
it.
furniture, right?
So you haven't used yours either, then?
Not just me. Nobody's busted out theirs yet, as far as I know.
We probably should add the tag blind playthrough. I mean, I'm not blind. Brandon's not blind, but Albert
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, we could.
Hopefully, yeah.
This is Brandon's character, by the way, Albert.
Hmm? Oh.
Shall we continue on?
Yeah.
Actually, we were talking about it yesterday. None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we?
Toolkit has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. Right, did I get everything? Fuck, I think so. I'll talk to Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but... What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No, not really. I'm searching. Searching? She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room. Did you lose your contact or something? I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, takes out plywood. Good, I love being an engineer. Are you a clean freak? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time. Interesting. What's interesting? Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean? I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really? Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to... Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and cleaned and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer? That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I think I can go into the bathroom now. The bathroom. Another. Yep. Oh, he cleaned my room. Cheers, right? On the other side of this door. Oh, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. And there she is. Just dead on the floor. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. All right. There's only two things to look at. Either we investigate the body first. Oh, it's part of like their censoring, I think, that they made it pink instead of red. I don't really know. It's part of the aesthetic, though. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's not the time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. Maybe it's the knife sticking out of her. Whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? It's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist sure does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery on her wrist, too. Oh, you know what? That's a really good point, Gontes. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is the game is an allegory for inflated printer prices. Printer ink prices. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both of her hands are totally spotless, so how come only on her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have been happened early on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Ellipses. Alright. Oh, whoops, wrong button. I think we've done everything we need to on her body, but for some reason I feel like it. Why is it like some sort of sharp object? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's look at the wall. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... Huh? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this?
Are you for real right now? Is this game being for real?
It's a cipher.
Looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely what, likely Sayaka's dying message. The bloody numbers react to that. We've done everything on her body. That can be taken out of context. Yep. Yes. We've done everything on her body. I stand by my statement. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself. Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? Fucking burned. Hold on. We got to get the sunglasses emoji dropping down onto her face. Deal with it. Oh, brr, brr, brr. Okay. But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean?
Mason.
11037? I have no idea what that could possibly mean. The way she wrote the numbers makes me think that she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result? Yeah, fuck you and your purple prose, right? Think about it. You're not gonna tell me? You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not gonna tell me. Do you have it figured out, Albert?
It's a little obvious.
Yeah.
Dora the Explorer. Do you know who killed this girl?
Know who I should talk to? When it comes to number, who better oh, I guess we need to talk to Chihiro. There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck? Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added. Yeah, it is the first trial. The murders get more and more complicated, like as the game goes on. This first one is the first, so it's by far the easiest. They get like kind of absurd the further you go in. So the door doesn't quite fit in the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Wait, the doorknob's broken. You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoka said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob... Let's look at the doorknob again. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this? Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that? Guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom door doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me. I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense she was really starting to get into all of this. That clears that up. Huh? Wait, what clears what up? I'm so lost. Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet section.
Did we tell anyone else about it? I don't
No.
think so.
Ooh, those are numbers and letters in a combination that I don't understand. Albert?
If you want the memory to be fast, yeah, but that's a lot of... that kind of thing's expensive.
Let's talk.
It would be faster than like a normal SSD if that's like something you want, but M.2 in general will just be faster. You don't necessarily have to run it through the PCIe though.
Alright. Huh. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Dorm nameplates has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Hi, Leon.
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate?
Yeah, we already have that information. Yeah.
Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Mizono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room.
Do you really think I'm guilty? Ratcheting screwdriver with super smooth action and loving it? Hell yeah, man. Alright. Trash room. See what's in the trash room. Looks like just about jack shit. Alright. There's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past. Oh.
It's the end of the line. Trash room. This is where all the trash in the school will eventually winds up.
I can't do this voice anymore. Oh shit, hold on. A wooden ratchet with laser cut wood? Oh, that's rad. It's a rad chit. Can I just get a fucking soundboard? The rim shot? This is Monokuma. How do you get this gate open?
No. Oh, no entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty?
No.
Oh, wait, it's just repeating it. Who's on cleaning duty? This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the other. Shut up. Cleaning duty has been added to the thing. So Monokuma is a robot that is being controlled by presumably whoever trapped everyone here. Probably raises the thing. I think that's all I can look at in here. Alright, well, we saw that she had a knife in her. So, probably the kitchen. There was a knife rack in there when we went in earlier. Oh, hi, Hina. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall?
Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't really have the first clue what I should be doing.
I know what you mean.
And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed.
Wait, what? Wait, that's it?
Weird.
Are you not allowed in
Wait,
here?
yeah, aren't you not allowed? She won't tell me anymore? I guess we're gonna have to come back to it later? Alright, knives. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or... I better see if anyone here knows more about it. Kitchen knife set has been added to the Truth Bullet section. Is there anything else to investigate? Vegetables. Nothing in the vegetables. In the meat section? Alright. Maybe Hina will talk to me now. Hey, so did you mention, or did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that.
Oh, so it wasn't disappearing from the beginning? Or just missing from the beginning? Wow.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row.
So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well, I went to go and get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. When I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yep.
In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You could tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it.
Hey, by the way,
Did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing each other, is a classic drama setup. So, you consider everything together. I honestly have no idea.
Is that it? Oh, yep. Okay. So she just repeats this again. She's not the brightest. I love her, but she's not very smart. I also really need to pee.
Okay. Okay.
So if somebody wants to take over, you're welcome to.
Sure, where do I go?
Want to go to my screen right now, Dawn?
No.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
Mess around with furniture.
No, I think we should keep going on track. Okay. My vote for this stream is let's get through the class trial.
Sounds good.
And then see where we're at there. If we still have more time and we want to do something else, we could do like some Final Fantasy or something.
Mm-hmm.
So are we swapping?
Wait.
Oh, her chair is vastly different from mine. Alright, see controls. Oh. Oh, the sensitivity is kind of bad. Ah. Yeah, sprint 2. What's this?
I know there's like some curtains, but I don't know where it is.
This door is locked. What's down here? Bathroom. Oh, I see. Fish tank.
Wait, is this the?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
money.
hell yeah! I'm on a Kuma coin.
Fucking money. But I guess that's it. Alrighty. It's supposed to be like a courtyard, but alright. I got the. Sure. Let's go to the suit's room. Hold it right there, Mr. Naegi. Huh? Trying to enter someone's room without their express permission is the highest breach of etiquette. Whether it's related to the case or not, you must respect a person's right to privacy. True. I'm still gonna try.
Just try it again.
You know. Alright, guy. Well, then maybe Yasuhiro won't care. This is Hero's room. I don't think there's anything in here that'll help me. Oh, never mind. It's in Leon's room. As I place my hand on Leon's door, I notice the human-shaped lure come tearing out of the depths of the hallway.
Hold up. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Huh?
How does my room have anything to do with the investigation?
Well, I suppose that's a natural reaction to someone trying to go into your room without permission. Okay. I wonder if it's just gonna be the same for all of them. I can't go in them all.
Probably.
Let's see what this guy has to say. Byakuya, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? No. You're like a child lost in the woods, you know that? A total waste of space. What do you mean? Taka's the one who has any interest in organizing things like that. Oh, good point. Well, let's go find him. Wait, then where? Oh wait, I have a map, right? It shows me where people are. How do I?
Yeah. It's on the menu somewhere.
Which? How do I get the menu? Q? No, that's something else. T G H space. No. Like, I can open the map, but... Ah, there we go.
There it is.
Alright. Oh, it's scrolled. Oh, or... Let's go to my room. Trash room. Let's go to... Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. He's on first floor. Go. And he's right behind me, isn't he?
Be
Yep.
kind of funny.
Oh, he's not here. He's somewhere. There he is. There you are. Cleaning duty, eh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really? He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now? Actually, no. Huh? Okay, then who is it? Hifumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So he's on cleaning duty then. Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long. And when that time comes, I'll be counting on you. Alright, let's go talk to Hifumi then?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a gem. Open up the map. Second. Well, I'm just trying to run my way around. I don't need the gem. I need this to go back to this place to talk to Hifumi. Yeah, I see him. I'm coming up right on him like a shark.
That's the
I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? Just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in the front trash room? Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge. Wait, hold on. We need a key to get in the trash room, and the only person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open for all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient. Actually. Anyone who kills a fellow student becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Anyway, more important than that. Hey, Fatty, why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
Because I wanted to look at the girls' underwear.
Liar, I know why you did it. You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, and poking around at it.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
They're all kind of trash diggers that maybe get tired of 2D and then turn to...
I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that?
Hifumi's kind of gross, yeah. All these characters are caricatures.
If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, that's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What? If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to... Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Oh, okay. So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room.
I'm glad that I get to sit here and eat wheat thins and drink some tea for a minute.
Yeah. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? Boy, no. When I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please, just hurry up. Okie dokie. Leave it to me. Ifumi pulled the key out of his pocket and he used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then... However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, aren't you? You fiend! You planned this all along. Bleh. No, I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry and keep looking. Alright, so the trash machine then.
Tab will trigger the thing where you see all of the interactables, by the way.
Tab? Okay. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now? Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator? It's pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy? Ifumi, do you realize what you just said? The fairy? No, you said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Ah, yes, about that. There can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory. Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since. And since I'm the only one with the key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Incinerator has been added to the truth bullet. Oh, it's a weird angle. Button?
There's like stuff in front of it.
The green button turns on, yellow button turns off, or so it seems. Stuff! Wait, stuff! Stuff! There's shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator.
Yeah, they do have a lot of faith in their locks. However, they said specifically in the beginning that the locks were designed to be untamperable.
It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball. It's just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Is that? Do you know what that is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. I'm kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it, and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I better go figure out for sure. Stuff. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? No.
No, it's someone's sleeve.
I like how you just didn't even respond to that. You just like listened to Fumi and then just kept looking at the sleeve.
Anyway, looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape, it's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. Now they start to look at it. It's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all left. That's all that's left is some of the evidence that the killer destroyed. But there's lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator's off and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Nagy? Will you be confessing soon? Why me? Everyone already knows you did it. All your mysteries are being solved one by one. Sounds like he's living out of one of his comic book fantasies. Alright, tab. I think that's it.
R, let's. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Was there something on
what's
the
this?
It's a dumpster.
That's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Well, whatever it is for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues.
Nice.
But it's hiding my future fortune. Alright. Peace, dude. Let's go to the gym. Oh, wait. This is map.
Yeah, you can teleport there.
Map. Go. Oh. Right.
Yep, she's still there.
You. Tree man. Hey, hero, can I ask you something? Ah, no. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Despite all my rage, still just a rat in a cage.
I was gonna say, I've got to break free.
I've gotta break
To
free.
break free.
Hero, snap out of it. Smack, smack. Oh, sorry. Just lose control sometimes. Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? Oh, that's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell? I only bought it because that guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? Was it actually made out of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? Fuck. He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS?
Yes, Gontes. The corpses are indeed biohazards. However, I will point out that these deaths have just occurred, so they're still in the cleanup process.
Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure. Probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million? $1 million? It's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world, or at least did. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him.
Oh,
Numbers.
Zero.
What do they mean, Mason? Mason! Mason, that skirt looks good on you. Mason! Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something. This is... Sorry, I know
Give it
you...
you for a moment while I'm finishing up this
I
mouth.
can do it. Oh, what is it?
Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something?
Sorry, no.
Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry, I just don't know.
I can do it now.
Okay.
Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks for trying anyway. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? Nah, couldn't be.
Yeah, even if it's it's million hits.
Ooh,
still sets it back to
basketball.
10K. Play with the basketball. Do it.
I can't. No, I can't play with these balls. No, that's just a dead body. Alright. To the laundry room. Alright, I can just open the map.
Teleport. Yeah, it takes a minute.
Yeah, trash room. Boys' bathroom. Girls' bathroom. Dressing room. Bathhouse. Wait, can I...
No, you can teleport there, though. That's where it is.
Oh, it is where it is. Okay. I'll just go here.
Straight to the left.
Do 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 do
Left.
do do do. I thought I would have more turn, but I didn't. I don't have
Yeah,
Tokyo Drift hops.
I'm constantly changing the mouse sensitivity based off of what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Thanks for hanging out with us, Gonties. Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night.
Don't get too blasted again.
There's some magazines lying around. No help here. Oh, it's kind of weird knowing that this girl's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Security cam. It's a washing machine. A washing machine that has nothing to do with the case. How about you?
Check every washing machine.
Every single one.
I'll check them all. Not. Oh yeah.
Survey says.
What if like the last one does have something?
Aw.
Damn. TV.
Do you want to hit tab and see if there's anything?
Yeah. Oh. There's a swimsuit hanging out to dry, but it has nothing to do with what's going on. Wow, thank you.
Maybe there's nothing in here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dang. So anyone could have picked it up. Some.
Have we talked to everyone?
I feel like there's a piece we're missing.
Yeah, there's definitely a piece we're missing. Definitely a piece we're missing.
Yeah.
But what?
Hold on.
Wait, can you go back into Sayaka's room? The one labeled Makoto. Because you guys,
Yeah.
the nameplates were swapped. I think that's the only place we haven't
Oh
been.
yeah, we haven't.
Well, I was thinking about going back into my room. Trash can.
Oh yeah, right. Because they were talking about the wanting to look at the disc. I forgot.
Oh, DVD acquired.
Is there anything else in here you can look at?
No.
Nice.
Money to
Coin.
buy or to no longer be sad. No, I can't let myself get depressed. So I get an organ. No.
Maybe check the bathroom.
Bathroom. No.
Okay.
I can look at these things. Give me money. Damn it.
Okay.
That must be it then.
Yeah, probably. All right, guess we gotta watch the video then.
Yeah.
Push the button in the middle of the mouse that's up. In the middle of the mouse.
Oh, that's up this
Yeah,
one?
push it probably a second time, and they'll have a lot easier time moving around.
Oh, that was the sensitivity. I see.
Mhm.
I think. Yes, there's a thing to do here. Teleport me here.
You can't teleport 2 rooms. You can only teleport to waymarks. The little tiny squares. Up one more. There you go.
Ah. All right. So if he's there.
Wait, you just passed
I
it.
just passed it.
Ah.
You're gonna need to turn down the sensitivity again, otherwise you're not gonna be able to click on anything though.
To what?
You'll see.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta turn it back down. It's really frustrating. DVD player's on the bottom.
Yeah. All right. An image slowly appeared. It looks like some kind of concert. And sitting on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Man, that girl on the right just looks so done.
Like the rest of them are all cute and anime, but she has like really weird eyes.
Yeah.
Sayaka. She was there along with her friends. She said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then That voice had come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight made them that much more beautiful, but then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark, and the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had simply all collapsed.
The ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces? Look for the answer after graduation.
Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? It's a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? And if that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far?
And that's it. Ding dong, bing bong.
Do you have like a time limit to collect everything?
No.
Okay, just wait for you to find all the things you need.
Yes.
So, I'm getting tired of waiting. What do you say we get started? It's time for the long-awaited class trial. Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
All right, we can talk right now.
Okay.
I've refueled. I got me some. Oh, I got me some wheaty thins. I got me some tea.
Wit thins.
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Here it is. Knock knock.
You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you.
I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There, we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime.
So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. What the? Why is my mouse pad wet? Did you sweat through my mouse pad, Brandon?
I guess. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I must have really sweaty hands.
That's so fucking gross.
I'm sorry.
It's so weird. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay, then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all of your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Do we want to talk to people?
Up to you.
I think I might have to talk to everyone.
Wow.
So, whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh? Damn, we really gotta go through this class trial thing, huh? If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it.
I'm telling you, I didn't do it. I mean, you're not, because you said that in your head.
There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future.
Relax, I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet.
Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way.
Sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything.
Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her?
can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now. Oh, wow, I mangled that sentence. You know, whatever.
Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? You're so insistent, even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive. Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. What was your job? You didn't decide to do shit.
So, the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Nagy's final curtain call. Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready?
Let's get started. All right, I guess maybe I didn't need to talk to people. I just had to click on the door.
Let us begin. Good idea.
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed and the elevator started to move. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Other than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment?
Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
You finally arrived. What do you think? Doesn't it just feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Not even close. It's total shit.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up.
We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. Yes, assigned sits. We seated our assigned sits. And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Oh, shit. Yes, I have to save here. We'll just save over this. It's fine. We don't need saves coming for anything. First, wood board finished. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we have skills.
You remember how I wanted to do the thing so I had more skills? Yeah. That would have been nice because I only have... I wanted to do New Game Plus.
Oh, well.
I have one skill.
Hmm.
Because we did not go for people who would give us skills.
Oh! Well.
Yep. That's what we got. All right, let's double check the shit that we got here. Truth bullets, what do we got? All right. Monokuma file, so this is like how she died and shit like that. Evidence of a struggle, so she clearly didn't just do it. Replica sword sheath. Switch rooms. The toolkit. How clean his room is. Sayaka's wrist. The dying message. Bathroom door frame. Doorknob. Dorm nameplates. Kitchen set. She can exonerate me getting the knife. Trash duty, so only the person with the key can get that. The incinerator was on. Burnt shirt piece, shattered crystal ball. Okay. You'll understand why I reviewed this once we get into this, because some of these things you'd think would be able to clear specific things, but they can't. Because the switched rooms is not evidence that they switched rooms, it is the fact that they switched rooms. Alright. Alright, first, basic explanation. If you can figure out who did it, then only they will be receive the punishment, but if you pick the wrong person, he'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. The killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay, then. Everyone, close your eyes, and whoever did it, raise your hand. Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
What's going on? Why did I do
What's
that?
going on with those pictures? I don't know.
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Friendship penetrates?
Okay, what about that other empty seat? There are only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
No reason. It's just that technically our little courtroom can fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now let the class trial begin.
All right, the debate. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I'm gonna have to be ready to speak up. Everything is on. First, non-stop debate. Okay, explain it to me because the rules are a little different since we're doing hard mode. Speak one after another. You'll have to use your truth bullets to figure what they say. Anything like close attention. If you're on a time. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, really? It's just gonna start me with one? Okay, thank God.
Should we read this?
If you want. It just goes really fast.
Yeah.
Murder took place in Makoto's room. In the bathroom. Yes. So it seems most likely that. Someone must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. No. Oh, no. She. Okay, right. I have to shoot the orange words.
Huh.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way that things have been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle. A struggle?
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise?
She must have been attacked in the main room first, and then she ran in the bathroom to try to hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at that scene. I shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay then, so what's next?
Oh, sorry. Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Because it is, dipshit. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. It can't possibly be the knife that's sticking out of her stomach. This is the like tutorial trial. Still though.
The knife. It was.
Oh, okay. Whoops. Oh, there's a way to like speed through this. Okay, I figured it out. Well, there's a way to. Okay, I can zoom through this and get back.
Oh, you can like rewind?
Ah, fuck. No, it's not rewinding. I can fast forward it. I just went too far. There we go. It was not a random knife that they had on them. Now you see why I reviewed everything first? Because it's like weirdly specific. Oh, I do think it was a knife, but it was not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Ah, a kitchen knife.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing. There was also one sticking out of her stomach.
Which means that that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. You could have sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
You know, the one that's still...
And if you look at it real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Look close.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right? That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
But hold on a second. Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. Okay. Yeah, what's the little bit more? You can concentrate by holding down the space key. It'll slow down time. Okay, cool. Focus time. Right. Alright, we got this. So this is Hina's account. Albert, do you want to be doing this since you haven't done it before?
Oh, no, it's okay.
Okay. There's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. Where does that get us? But it must have taken it from the kitchen, right? Didn't see her, and there was nobody in the dining hall. Nope. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next you're gonna say you were out to kill her, right? Go ahead, say it all you want.
I will, because it's true. Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina? Huh? Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives are still there. When I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. Yep, somebody walked right by me. I didn't even fucking see them.
So you're saying that the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yep, I'm an idiot.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
At any point while you were in there, at any point while you were in there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay then, what about this? What if that idiot summer girl and Makoto are in on it together and are lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl? More importantly, what would I get? Why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear if there is an accomplice, do they become blackened?
So you ask, so I shall answer. Each murderer is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule? Good grief, enough already. No, okay? There's no accomplices in this case. Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay then, so who did take the knife?
Hina seems like the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way, I swear it wasn't me!
Sir, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
That's right, Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
What? I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's me, right?
He just forgot who Sakura was?
But
What was the
then-
point of that?
Couldn't either one of them grab the knife?
Actually, no, because well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, so I just asked her to stay over, which meant that we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school's regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together, it's unwholesome.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
Talk is a fucking idiot.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there? Actually, there is one other possibility, right, Hina?
Oh, that's right. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there, and I totally didn't think to mention it, with talk of, the knife being the murder weapon and all.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Like I said, I'm an idiot. Because they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? Are you talking about
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall.
And then later, she wound up dead. Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was Hina, Sayaka, or Monokuma. Then Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she wanted a drink of water, but most likely...
Then the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 Monokuma did the killing. Can confirm. I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it, after all.
No, you're wrong.
So that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction. You possess a most terrifying talent.
If I don't do anything, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die. Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because, you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Hangman's Gambit! I know how to do... Oh shit, maybe I don't remember how to do this. It's been a hot second. Oh shit, I said that I didn't want it. Oh fuck, I clicked the wrong one. It's fine. I think I just have to like shoot letters. What?
I'm very confused.
Oh right, hair.
Oh yeah.
You just have to figure it out. It's literally just Hangman.
Right.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor. So, the culprit removed some evidence? Yes, and if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual to find all my hair at the scene of the crime if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not? No.
No, if that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same. Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
But are you sure we can describe something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No, there are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, and then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto? Yes, the killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves that is the door handle. If I can fucking find it. There we go. Oh, yep. Okay. Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh, the doorknob? What doorknob?
You're the doorknob. The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed and the doorknob's about ready to fall off? Yeah, true. But what does it mean? In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand. Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? A bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Yes, what is the thing? Number of weak spots will start going up. There's only one lie or contradiction. Not all weak spots that you see are necessarily false. Okay. If your influence gauge reaches 0, okay, so you have to actually logic.
Bless you.
Okay. I guess it doesn't start giving us multiple truth bullets until later. Right. Incident took place in Makoto's room. First attacked in the main room. Yep, that's true. Fled to the bathroom. That is also true. Killer ran after her. Got into the bathroom. Had to try to bust down the door. This is probably true. Sayaka had locked it. No. She could not have locked it. There's no lock on it. The reason my oh fuck. I got ice in my mouth and it's giving me a brain freeze. Oh.
Nice.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open? Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yep, true as can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked, so they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could have easily made that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime. Important detail. It can't be that the nameplates were switched. That'd be ridiculous. They were convinced the door was locked. They didn't know as the crime took place in my room. They didn't know it. There we go. Ta-da. The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Wait, what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident, but the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they had actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So, the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you. You bitch!
Okay, then who did do it? Sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does anyone have any thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, Just ask your question.
Oh yeah, okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how'd the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside? Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are unpickable. Fine, how about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said that they wanted in to talk or something. And Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
No, wait a second. I already have the answer. Wow.
Switching rooms one, right?
Oh yeah, the switching rooms. You're right. Oh, that's at the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place. Don't open the door for anyone. Sure, there we go. Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone. What if her being scared was a lie? Huh? What? The hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that? I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me, can you still deny the possibility? Oh. She just straight up has a piece of evidence that we didn't get. A note that says, there's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplate to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man, I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write it, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. I should mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who could have been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this? No, I didn't, but... Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature, Sayaka's signature. Then that note, Sayaka wrote it? But why? Why would she write that? The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist? Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then, pay attention.
Make your argument. Dorm nameplates. No, we didn't switch rooms. And note the place they were asked to come to. It says specifically my room. So if someone read that note, we would have gone to Sayaka's room. No, not the truth. The room that Makoto was staying. Oh fuck! Is it this one? Yeah. Okay. Because the problem is with like the translations.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell because a lot of the statements are similar. The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's room got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room?
Then, if someone did do what the note said, then they would end up in Makoto's room where Sayaka was. Plus, the rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the nameplates was, well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto? Right.
Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched them. The killer. Me! Or Sayaka. Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch nameplates was Sayaka. You can also infer as much from her note. There's something I want to talk to you about. Just do check the nameplates so you don't get the wrong. She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have to have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched. But why would she switch them in the first place? She wanted someone to come to the room she was in and hide the fact that it was Makoto's room. What? Inviting someone to your room but not telling them you'd switched rooms? Why would anyone do that? To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit. We still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka fought with her killer in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to her previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right. Then we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me, there was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah, what's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I needed to defend myself. It seems pretty likely the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because the gold stuff on the sword is because of... The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken is because of Sayaka's wrist! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there, see? Is that gold? Sure is. Specifically the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch the stuff and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it, because she got hit with the sword, right? There on her wrist. I see. And so the truth draws ever closer. Alright then. It's about time to solve the mystery.
What happened in my room? What led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stuff. Here, what's the thing? And getting used to it? Yeah. Oh, multiple truth. Okay, cool.
There we go.
That's it. Okay. It's probably gonna be the sword sheath or the sword. Oh, you're saying, as if this is a lot. I'm like Relieved it's only 3. What was telling she got the sword? Sword-based sneak attack. Broke her wrist. She tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. The culprit took that from her too. And killed her with it. That's exactly what happened. That's not what happened. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the sheath is all scratched up.
Uh-huh.
Or like there was stuff missing from the sheath too. Actually, no, I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Huh? Why not?
Because the sword sheath has been scratched. See, there's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp. Oh, thumbs are being murdered by wood. Bruh, take care of yourself. Something sharp. You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene. You know, other than the fucking sword.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you're going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit. Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So what you're saying is the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first. I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere, and then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear. Her palms, her stomach. If she used the sword, she would have had to have consumed part of it first. You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hand were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword. How can you know that just by looking at her palms? Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold's already come off the handles. It's safe to assume that that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom, but the water's turned off.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Why do you say that? It's because you think I bought what? Okay, sure.
No, that's not it at all. There's no way she's afraid of water. According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
What? Yes, you did? What, you haven't showered in like 3 days?
Oh my.
You're no different. You sound like a... Oh, okay, I'm not saying
Yeah, she's
those
rude.
words aloud.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
So, anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on, if that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Then who damaged the sheath would have had to be the one without the sword, so it's the killer who attacked himself. Sayaka. Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife? But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Oh, you not actually played this on Healthy Kale? Huh.
Oh no, he said he never got to play the game, or they never got to play the game.
Huh.
Mhm.
I thought you had played this. All right.
Did you watch the anime or?
Oh, maybe.
Then the one who attacked first was.
Sayaka? Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she had been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in.
You spoiled the game for yourself. That's fair.
And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
Oh, after you played the Danganronpa game show, I see. I've done that with a few games.
Indeed, these are all reactions of an assailant. Which brings up another point, Makoto. Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... On me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying, and by committing murder there instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. And for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
so that's why she switched the names. But that doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Nagi would just tell everyone they'd switch rooms. I don't know. I'm not so sure our soft-headed Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
I mean, then again, you guys also didn't believe him when he said that to begin with.
Yeah.
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why, out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, he was the ultimate pop sensation, a totally forgettable kid, or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out? Holy shit.
Holy shit, dude.
Holy shit, dude! But
How's it
yes,
going,
her plan
dude?
backfired.
How's it going, dude?
How's it going, dude?
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken and she was forced to drop the knife. The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on, that can't be true. Because...
Hey, you guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us. Is it really over? Obviously I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. I mean, yes, there is. We still, other things.
I think this is just like all the other ones we haven't used yet.
No, we've used her account.
Oh.
Her dying message, yeah. There we
I
go.
like the voice slow down.
Yeah, I appreciate that too. And speed up when you accelerate.
Mm-hmm.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dying. Wait, what did you say?
Her dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037, written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask. Can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question she wrote it. Why? Because of her finger. Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure, I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it, but still. What the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not...
Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers. Of course, it's because they're not numbers.
Oh yeah, it looks like... Huh? What? What?
Oh, we'll catch you later on Abigail.
No, it's just... Look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 11, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
You're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 11, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa! You might have finally just said something worth a shit. Yeah. Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is N, N037 doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know. Hello. Hi, JJ's Not Cool. How are you doing today?
Hello.
Rotate the image 180 degrees. Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe I see something. Oh my god. Now I see she wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it?
So whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the killer's name is... Leon! Dun dun dun! The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. Leon.
What? What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally and had to write upside down, as it were. As a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
Oh, did you just try it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of? What evidence did he try to get rid of? He tried to get rid of Sayaka's wrist.
This shirt.
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right? As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
One piece burnt and off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have been panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Whoa. But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
No, but the fact that she wrote his fucking name on the wall. Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people with shirts like mine.
He's not wearing a white button-up.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same.
He's wearing a t-shirt and a leather jacket.
It's the same thing he's worn the whole time, right?
Yeah, but it's not a white button-up.
I don't know, man. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way to say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough, but there are some other points that may reveal the truth. Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all of our riddles are right here. Yeah, I think so. The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something if we need to pay attention to it. We need to pay attention to.
How, I think? Because where, like everyone knows where. When doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's a good point. If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need a key to get in, and the only one with the key is the person on cleaning duty. So the killer has to be whoever's in charge of taking out the trash, right?
Yeah. Interesting. What?
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Have you figured it out? How do you turn it on then?
You just yeet the... Yeah, it's the crystal ball,
Yeah,
right?
it's 30 feet, though. I mean, he's the ultimate baseball star. He's the only one that
you
could have
just
made the
yeet.
shot. There we go.
You broke his argument.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you use this.
What is that? Some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell. Oh, it's yours, Brandon. Sorry.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but
But how would you use it? The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way. Roll it, throw it, or divine with it. I'm going to go with divine.
Yeet.
you yeet it.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through the gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit the switch and then the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off the last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once it got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on. What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The charge of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right, there's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so, because the killer is the ultimate fanfic creator, the ultimate clairvoyant, or the ultimate baseball star. I think we know. Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
You have any idea how stupid you sound right now? A target 30 feet away would surely be a little challenge for ultimate baseball star. You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shit for brains have got it all wrong. I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Okoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. With that, we can end this.
Listen to me. What the hell do you mean end this?
Say what you want, Leon, but the questions have been answered and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened. Closing argument. I know how to do this one. Okay.
Oh, I see. It's like a little comic.
Alrighty. Boop.
Yeah, that one.
That one, yeah. Try to open the door. She's here.
Probably when he tries the door handle.
Oh,
yeah.
it's a. I was confused,
no, that's the
but
same
then I
one.
was like, oh wait, it's a manga.
okay.
It's read backwards. That makes so much more sense.
Oh, yeah, you didn't realize that?
Yeah,
Okay, no,
I didn't
she's already
read
he's in
immediately
at this
that
point,
this
so
was
it has to be
a
this.
manga, so it's read backwards.
Ah.
Yeah, because the door's open here.
Yeah.
Let's go through, and then he stab. Oh, wait. Hold on. What?
Yeah, he stab and then
Yeah,
she draws the.
Stabby time.
Where's the stabby one? Where's the
That's
stabby
the
picture?
knife, I think.
No, that's her dropping it.
Well, she dropped it there.
Yeah, okay, so that one's just a repeat. Okay. Hi, Quantum Jack. How you doing?
Hello.
Well, we'll come back to that one. How about that? Oh, no, this is after he oh, this is him
Yeah.
stabbing her. Okay,
Yeah,
that's her
it's-
writing
it's her-
then.
Yeah.
All right, Act 3. Then he does the thingy, and he cleans the room. Does the thing. Yeet.
Eat it.
Throws the thing. The throws on the thing goes in. Then this happens. And this. Oh, wait. What?
No. Yeah, we already have.
Yeah,
that.
it's just a repeat.
Oh, okay. No, this one's here.
Oh yeah, he
Oh.
throws the thing at.
There we
and then
go.
it leaves
I see.
There we go. Boom. Okay, we did it. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to my room, to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I'd put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily. There was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about the trick because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open and took the kitchen knife. And stabbed her. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. I don't know how he wouldn't have noticed, but
Right.
Yeah.
with Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there, which is really fucking thorough.
Yeah.
Like, insanely thorough.
Clean the entire carpet with a lint roller?
Yeah, that would have taken hours. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he had left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown in the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
What?
Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there and tried to wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's when you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything. So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object. Of course I do. I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence. I have the evidence. Yeah, this is the final thing. Oh shit, god damn it. Killer used to take out the doorknob.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Sure.
Yeah. Have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. I did it again. What do you mean I did it again? What I did a good thing or a bad thing? Oh, fuck me.
Is this a rhythm game?
Yes. But it's timed wrong. It's not on time with the music. You have to
Yeah.
watch the dots.
I'm not sure what this is supposed to represent. This is weird.
Oh shit, I'm not shooting any of his statements. That's what I'm doing wrong. I'm not doing anything.
Oh. How are you supposed to shoot the statements if you just play?
It's alternating between right and left click.
Oh. Oh.
It's awful. Fuck, thank God.
Does that show you which? I'm a little confused.
No, you're just clicking furiously. I can't even read what he's saying.
Okay.
There we go. Oh boy. Hey, thanks for the follow, JJ's not cool, by the way. Sorry you didn't catch that. And we got that blanky bomb. I love that blanky bomb. Yeah, I was just clicking the wrong buttons. I was just being a dingus. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside. That must have been what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the Boy Scout toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there. Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use? Just angry screaming. It had to be their very own toolkit. Angry screaming. Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Huh?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly why, where, and when.
But not in that order.
Not in that order, of course.
Let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
I'm freaking out right now.
More or less.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Fuck. Because I forgot how to do it.
Yeah.
92 coins!
Holy
Oh.
shit.
That's how you get money.
That's where the money comes from.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah, this game is really weird. It's very Japanese. Yeah, he got wrecked.
Looks like you reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Yeah, rip Leon.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited. Who will be the chosen as the black, and will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
What?
Here we go.
Oh, it's not actually interactable.
No, this is a cutscene.
Oh, it looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened, in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada.
Hold on a second.
Huh? No, right at the climax. Yeah, I love this series too, man. Are you ready to experience your first execution?
Okay. Huh?
Huh?
Hold on a second.
Leon. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
I don't believe it.
Son of a bitch, what the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice. It was kill or be killed. Oh,
Oh,
sorry, I
well.
was reading yours. I freaked
Yeah, it's
out for a
okay.
second.
So, that's why I killed her first. None of you are any different. Wrong one step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this. I was just unlucky, that's all. Hey, come on. You expect me to just accept my death?
Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with it really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and that video had actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine.
Now we're trapped in here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka.
I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant.
And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said, no matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that.
Boy, howdy. The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she'd descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
I understand, I really do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Oof, that's rough. I'll try refreshing if you don't see us already.
Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged him on Akuma, but that's enough. As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise. If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it!
That was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did. Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second. I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her. Yeah, that's it. I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense. Oh, exactly was it self-defense. When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom and killed her. Am I wrong? You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had the unclouded intent to commit murder? No, that's not...
Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand?
I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him.
What?
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Did you awaken your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Shut up! Okay, well anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Great A voice acting right there, Albert.
Whatever, man.
No more begging. No more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment for Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star.
Screaming no.
Let's give it everything we got. It's punishment time.
Are you ready for the best part?
Sure.
Cutscene. This punishment, they're all really good, but Leon's is especially powerful because it's the first.
Damn.
Yep. It's not quick. It's not painless. And they all had to stand there and watch. And that's that. If you watch closely, that end frame is in the intro cutscene, by the way, before the game even starts.
Mhm.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that again, like as we were watching through it, and I didn't want to point it out because it would spoil it
There's
for
a
you.
couple little spoilers I feel like that are in there.
No, I think it's the only one. I think,
Oh, is it?
if I recall correctly, like it gives glimpses of some of the other punishments, but none of them are indicative enough of who it's going to be.
Oh, I
That
see.
one's the only one that's like super obvious. The rest of them are kind of tangential.
Well, I feel like the image in the opening screen, doesn't it? I feel like it doesn't have the baseballs.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does?
Yeah,
Oh.
I paid attention to it when we rewatched it. Well, they're not clearly baseballs; they're just balls.
Yeah,
but like
uh-huh.
nobody else has anything ball themed other than like Hero. But
Yep. No one else involves balls.
Balls.
except for Hufumi, but he doesn't have any. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Woo-hoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control.
Oh,
Hello, Crimson. How are you doing today?
What's going on?
I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? We got those bad hugs in this trying time. I just can't take it.
Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Yeah, my laughter that I'm not going to try to do.
man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy. Or, in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible.
Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together. Piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass to the ground.
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right?
Just got home. Now he's invited to play a new game on Kickstarter. Hell yeah, what game? What game are you playing?
No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame.
Of course you can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place?
You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you all learn all of the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so great? So wonderful how we get to live here forever.
What are you trying to say?
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Anyways, let's get to the Blacken's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I've said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
And then he's gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. And just like that, in a day, 3 people are dead. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. Oh, Fate of Ventura!
Oh,
We played
rad.
that earlier.
Yeah,
That's
we
awesome.
played that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played that on stream a while back, and the Kickstarter just started today.
Mm-hmm.
How exciting! Where'd you play? Were you at a? Oh, they probably had a thing out there in that direction. But it was in that moment. Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear. Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. Playing with the creators on someone's stream, rad. How exciting!
Awesome. Yeah, I saw they were doing a stream on a different channel, like
Yeah.
seniors. It's cool that you'll be there. I'll be trying to watch it.
Oh no, I think he already did it.
He said he was invited to do it.
Yeah, but he said he just got home too.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, it's already passed. Okay, cool. That's what I
Oh,
thought.
Mm.
Nice, how exciting. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out. I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that. Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? I think she was thinking of a knife in her stomach. You can't just say something like that.
Oh, he's saying there was a Kickstarter party in Mesa.
Oh.
That's awesome, though. I
Cool.
wasn't aware there was one, to be honest, but that's cool. I actually should double check how the Kickstarter is going. 'Cause I did
Yeah.
back it when I
I mean,
saw
it just
went
kicked up.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way you could know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now. Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What? The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care about what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her. That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was. She was uncertain. She wasn't sure if she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure. Oh, yeah, it was fun for 4 hours. Yeah, that's a long time, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense why you would be tired. Well, thanks for hanging out with us and coming to chill. We will do our best to give you a good time, even though this game is incredibly depressing. It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward. Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. This game is Danganronpa. Is a Japanese murder mystery style game. It's very interesting. I like this game a whole lot. It's really good. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No, I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. Yeah, there's a lot of cosplays. It's a very popular series, at least until the third game came out. After that, I haven't really seen anything about it because the ending was god-awful, and I've given this rant several times. I'm not going to do it again. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile. By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to speak to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic. Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. And that's the conclusion of Chapter 1. We've survived for now. The game series is absolutely excellent. The game is very, very good. The third game is very, very good, but the ending is harsh. It's not a bad ending Boy, I received the despair bat as a present. Thanks. All right, gotta save the game. All right, there we go. The ending of the game was objectively bad in the sense that I don't want to like give away too much, but the ending of the third game was the biggest fuck you I've ever seen a publisher give to a fan base ever. Because they effectively, in the ending of the third game, it's very complicated and you'd have to play it to understand, or I'd have to explain it in detail, which is spoilers. But the ending of the third game, they effectively said that everyone who enjoyed this game is wrong and incorrect, and fuck you for wanting us to make more, we refuse. Which sounds really weird to say, but if you played the game, you'd understand. Because it's really bizarre. They took the entire canon of the game and tossed it out the window and said, fuck you, we're not making another game. So we've trashed the entire game. So it's really frustrating. Everything else is really good. Like, the third game is excellent up until that point. Well, and that's that.
Time to sleep.
At least my room is clean.
Yeah.
Why do we have a lint roller?
I think everyone has a lint roller. Oh, we're just not going to say anything about any of them? We're just going to ... Nice!
Still got a coin, though.
Still got a fucking coin. It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before the elevator went back up, Monokuma told us.
Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses. It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted, smiling faces is enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health.
I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Oh yeah, same. It's a really weird, kind of bizarre game. But it's really, really good. I was the same way. I played this game nonstop until it was done. I did the same thing with the second and the third game. But again, not pleased with the ending of the third game. It's objectively bad. Some would call it a scathing commentary on the pressures on like game creators, but it's you can do that in better ways.
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here.
Sorry.
So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Yes, Taka. Thanks for reminding me.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that?
At least Mondo realizes it. My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
It must be tough staying there and knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room?
Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would just hurt. It would hurt just as much. Yes, there is an anime. The game came first, and then they turned it into an anime.
Mm-hmm. So you can watch the anime, and it'll pretty much like kind of railroad you, but you still kind of get the feeling of like doing the thinking alongside the character.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't actually watched the anime. Brandon watched the one for the first game.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto.
Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't going to help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here. So everyone, just try and cheer up and get back on track.
Is it honestly supposed to make us feel better?
Shut up, Yakuya.
Huh?
We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place.
Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected.
The Danganronpa VR, PlayStation VR demo? No. We don't have PlayStation VR. When did that come out?
No, we don't. I have a PlayStation, but not the headset.
Yeah, we don't have the VR. When did that come out, though? I don't remember seeing anything about it.
I said the
Yeah, the bear is weird looking. Yeah, Monokuma is meant to be creepy.
They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for her every need. The cherry on top is the execution we witnessed. Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. But it's not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great a risk. Then what are we supposed to do?
Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No. First chapter class trial in VR? Whoa, that's cool. That sounds awesome, actually.
No what?
I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Anyone else? What do you mean?
This is what I mean. You're about to find out about my dark past as a murderer. Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves.
But
If we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
she's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist.
Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened if we'd refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your energy, your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Ding dong, ding dong.
This is the school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't you see you? That's about how much I can see you, even when you're trying to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear, so be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite.
What was that just now?
Was he saying it was our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man. That piece of shit. Who does he think he is?
And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Boy's Life of Despair. We got... Who the fuck is that?
It's clairvoyant, dude.
Oh, is it?
Oh, it is, yeah. Because he has the stubble.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The beginning
we
of
can
chapter
save
2
from
is a
here?
good place to start, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we can save from here.
Yeah, we can save it right now. All right. Ooh, boy.
Dang. Yeah, just about.
Alrighty. So that's 3.5 hours of Danganronpa. So, what's the plan then? What's the plan, boys?
I don't know.
I don't know. I kind of need to eat. I'm a little hungry.
Yeah.
Might be time to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's all we're gonna do for today then. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
So tomorrow we're gonna be doing some random Switch games because we do have a guest coming in. We have Will Dang It coming to join us.
Woohoo!
So we're just gonna do Switch grab bag, just play whatever Switch games strike our fancy. Yeah, Will Dang It's coming over. It's gonna be fun. We're very excited. And then Wednesday and Friday we're going to be doing some more Astroneer. And then next Sunday is going to be more Pandemic. Yeah. Posted a picture of the current progress. Hell yeah, I'm excited to see it. I'm trying to think. What else? We're gonna do another bonus stream next Saturday that we don't know what it's gonna be. We'll figure it out. And again, those are bonus streams, so they're not really a promise. They're just as we kind of want to do them and whatever we want to do. But our regular schedule is gonna be the Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Yeah, I'm very excited to have him over. Anyways, can we check who's live?
Oh, yeah, of course.
See who we can raid.
I'm not seeing anyone in particular on mine. Oh, up to you. Yeah, let's have. Well, we don't really have anyone to raid, so whenever we have times like this, we usually just tell people to raid and support the creators that you like, and yeah, kind of disperse amongst yourselves. Find content creators you enjoy, and tell them that you enjoy their work, and just take care of yourself.
Yeah. So again, we'll be streaming tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Oh, Quest and Chaos just went live.
Hey.
Ooh.
I don't know, because if they're playing Pandemic Legacy Season 2, then it might be a little bit of like spoiler territory, and I don't think we'd want to like hoist that upon y'all. I mean, if you want to go check that out, absolutely go do that and check out Quest and Chaos. Oh, they're doing Call of Cthulhu. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Sure. Why the hell not? Let's
Serendipitous.
raid them then. Can somebody do that, please? Yeah, we'll hit up Quest and Chaos then. I'm glad that we caught somebody. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. We'll catch y'all on Sunday. Until then, go hang out with Quest and Chaos. Give them some love. And if you decide not to hang out with them, that's okay too.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I misspelled it the first time.
Bye, bye. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Boy.